all affected by the plastic pollution. It's not something that is just affecting the people in Thailand or affecting the people in China or people in Estonia. We are all on this planet affected by it. And when you see the videos and you see the posts on social media about these mountains of garbage that are piling up all over the planet, it's no joke. And it's not about if we should be doing something for this problem. We must be doing something for this problem. And until now, the best solutions for handling this problem has been to either make a hole in the ground and bury the plastic there for the next 400 years, or to burn it. Both equally bad options. And every single time when I come across with an article or a video about one of these organizations that goes out into the oceans and are picking up the plastic garbage from the seas, my heart goes with those people. I truly respect the work that these people are doing. But unfortunately, that is not the solution as well. Because every piece of garbage that we take out from the ocean, what happens next? Yeah, they move it around, they transport it, and then what? Boom, they put it back into the landfill. Until today, there has not been a viable, environmentally friendly, and financially attractive model to handle this problem. And I'm very, very proud and very happy to be here today and to say that we have the solution for the world. Now, here what you can see here are a few photos of the machinery and actually our founding team, the researchers behind SEPCO Industries, who have dedicated nearly 20 years of their lives to perfect our technology, which today can be said without a doubt to be the most advanced technology in the world in this field. But this has come with a lot of cost, with a lot of time spent on research, on development, and to perfecting this technology. Now, in Thailand, we are in a very good situation where we are fully supported by the government, fully supported by the oldest university in the country, called the Chulalongkorn University. And my responsibility with the company is to expand our technology, our brand, and our business globally. What I'm doing together with my colleague, Kimmo, who is, for example, here with us today, we are negotiating with governments, with decision makers, with companies, and investors to help us to speed this project and the process of expanding globally. But it's the teamwork that counts. And I'm sure that you have come across with a question of why network marketing. Has any one of you been asked this question before?
Yes. It will be.
Right. Exactly. Now, I've come across with this question a few times. People have said, if you have all these things, you're talking with these people, why do you need us? Why network marketing? Why would you go ahead with network marketing in order to expand this business? The answer is very simple. And I love this question, by the way. We have a moment right now where, as Oliver explained, the Chinese government closed the doors and decided that they no longer want to be the garbage dump of the world. When this happened, governments around the world, including the European Parliament, had to come up with solutions and take action. First thing they did is they banned plastic straws, which is a great way of, obviously, to get started, but it's not going to solve anything, as we all know. A funny example, actually, from Thailand, I've seen some of the hotels now taking the step and becoming forward and saying, okay, we're going to be doing good things, and they've actually started to use paper straws. But then they will package those paper straws inside a plastic bag, just so it doesn't get dirty for you. So, great idea, but maybe not really effective. So, in all honesty, the plastic itself is not the problem. Plastic today is still a very, very handy, it's very effective, very cost-effective and very strong material to use to package your food, to transport your groceries and so on. It's not the plastic that is the bad. What we do with the plastic once we've used it, that is the problem. I'm, today 37, and when I think back to my childhood, I still remember times when you could walk around the streets and you could see broken glass, you could see metal cans being thrown away and other things like that. You don't see any of that here today because everything is being recycled. For example, most of the metals around the world are recycled up to 95%, 96%. Only about 5% of plastics are being recycled. That's the world we live right now. So plastic itself is not the problem. Yes, we have to cut down on using it extensively and throwing it away. But the most important thing is to come up with a proper solution of handling the plastic once you've used it. And that is exactly what we have in our hands now. Now, I could talk to you today a little bit more about our technology, but I'm going to give you a simple way of explaining this to anybody. And then I'm going to finish my talk about why network marketing. Now, we could go into details, and as some of the people here know, I can talk about the technology for hours,
Yes.
and hours, and hours, but I won't be taking your whole day for that today. I'm just going to give you the simplest, easiest way how you can explain the technology to anybody. And it would be something like this. Let's imagine that here today we actually had a magic show for you guys. That there would be a box with a nice velvet cover on it, and we would dim down the lights and we would have a magic trick that would be one of the best tricks in the world. We would bring a bunch of plastic, we would put it into the box, we would all sit and wait and stare at the box for the next 45 minutes, and after that, boom, the plastic is gone. Would you guys say that if I did that trick here right now, would that be amazing?
Amazing.
Yes.
Right? Okay. It would be all over YouTube, it would be an immediate hit. It would be right up there with David Copperfield. Alright? Well, we actually have a box like that. It has Cloudhorizon and Sepco Industries printed on it, but it doesn't make the plastic just disappear. It has a little added bonus to it, because there's a little ATM machine at the end of it, and it's actually pushing out money. So instead of making the plastic disappear, it actually turns it into shoes, bags for the ladies, your dream house, your dream holiday, better life for you and your children and your families. That's what it does. That is the magic box that we have, and if that is not one of the greatest magic tricks in the world, then I don't know what is. That would be the easiest way to explain this business for somebody. Because the problem that we face right now on our planet is that we have millions of tons of plastic. In Thailand alone, in 1 year, there is more than 2 million tons of new plastic garbage generated. It's an amazing amount. Now, to give you a little bit more information about the technology, I would like to focus on a few very key points, the most important points which I believe are the important ones. Now, number one, to keep in mind that our technology is 100% environmentally friendly. There's no emissions to the air, to the water, or even noise pollution. You can actually stand right next to the machine and have a conversation normally like this. There's no smell of burning plastic, none whatsoever. So it's 100% environmentally friendly. Number two, 45 minutes after you enter plastic into the machine, we receive a product, an oil, which is currently considered as being a premium product on the international oil markets. More valuable than the most finest premium oil coming out of Norway. This oil is currently being wanted by more or less every single oil company and big oil distributor in the world. Actually, just yesterday we had a very interesting meeting with one of the oil companies here in Estonia, in Tallinn. And even from them, we already knew the result of the meeting before we walked in. They said, we want to buy every drop of it. That is what we produce. Aside from all this, our system is very profitable. It's very efficient. We don't generate any waste as a side product. And it's very financially attractive. These would be the main important things. The process itself uses heat, which we apply to the plastic waste to separate its particles. We generate gases which we can use to heat up the process itself. This means that approximately 50% of the needed heat that we need for this process is coming from the process itself, so it's self-feeding up to 50%. Aside from that, we use farm, agricultural waste, we can use community waste, we can use other types of waste to heat up the machine for this process. And now, just about 2 weeks ago, we actually started using the oil itself to create heat for the machine. This means that we are now operating a system which is 100% self-sufficient. It doesn't need any outside raw material. We can take the plastic, and once we get it rolling, it will run by its own oil and own gases. This is the technology. Now, there is no other company in the world that is doing the same at the moment. There are other companies which are doing similar things, but nobody has reached the level of research and development such as we have. But this window of so-called technology and technical advantage is not going to last forever. And when we are really realistic, we estimate that within the next 2 to 3 years there will be other companies doing the same. Either with similar products, maybe even better. So we have a time window right now where we have to enter the market as fast as we can and as efficiently as we can. So I wouldn't really even talk about the technical advantage. I would like to use an example from more of what is considered as a first mover's advantage. This means that we have to go out right now. We have to be in all the continents, not tomorrow, but today. Now, to answer the question, why network marketing? Something that I've been asked many times, is that if you think about, for example, me and him right now, we would decide that we're going to build another company to start making these machines. How would we market this business? How would we sell our machines? We would sit down and say, okay, are you good in social media? I think you are, okay. Maybe you open the Facebook page, and I'll do the website. And we'll start putting some money into the internet marketing, and we would go out and start talking and try to sell these machines. How many machines do you guys think we would be able to sell in a year? He's a good salesman.
One maybe.
Maybe one? Yeah, maybe one each, maybe two. All right, pretty good. We would go out there knocking doors and telling people, yeah, we got this great product. It would take a long time to go out to the market. We always think, I got a great idea, let's sell it in Viru Keskus. But before the moment when your product actually gets into that shelf, it takes a long time, it takes a lot of work. But we don't have all that time to use right now. We have to be moving right now. Obviously for our own reason, because we want to expand the brand and the company and work together with people around the world. But also secondly, we cannot wait. We have to get into action right now to solve this problem for our planet. So therefore, when you think about it, we have right now a few tens of thousands of members in Cloudhorizon. And we from SEPCO, we are so grateful and so happy and honored for this collaboration that we have between these two companies. And when we're looking at the numbers and we're looking at the growth, we're estimating at least 1 million members by the end of this year. Now, if we can teach all together those 1 million people to tell our story one time a day to a new person, there is no other way of marketing. There's no other sales organization or a team that we could ever establish that would be more powerful, more effective than what we can receive from network marketing. And that is the reason why these companies are working together. Because we know the efficiency and the power of it. But most importantly, it's the team that we're putting right now. All of you coming here, taking the valuable time from your schedules and from your weekends, coming here today to learn more and be involved in this business and this opportunity says so much. You are the people that are going to be here changing the world. And in this case, it's not just something that we throw around and we can say, oh, I'm doing great things for the world, I'm doing this and this. Really, what are you doing? What are you actually doing to save our planet when you talk to other people? You guys are actually doing something right now. Something very, very valuable that we might not even realize the value of it today. But what is really happening right now is that there is a new, small sector being created in the international energy market. And this small sector is going to be worth of hundreds of billions of euros per year in a very short time. And you are now in the very, very center of it. We have the European Union, as Oliver mentioned, that has made decisions that are supporting exactly what we do. They are currently setting up similar standards around the world, and we're receiving great support from governments from all continents. And that is what I wanted to give you a little bit more info for. So, as of today, SEPCO has a fully functional production facility in Thailand. We are currently in talks to more than 30 countries around the world. And in my work table, we have under negotiation of more than 150 machines right now. The way that we operate is we're looking for strong partners in different parts of the world who can be our local operational partner to run and manage these facilities. And I'm very, very happy to also tell you here today that we are right now in a phase of incorporating companies with a very, very strong and respectable management team, both in Finland and in Estonia. We already have secured the financing to build the first, at least one, operational facility in the Baltic states. But we are also, aside from that, currently in negotiations with a company to start manufacturing these machines here in Estonia. Aside from that, we also feel, and we're looking into opportunities to build the regional service team for SEPCO to be based in Tallinn, and have you, Estonians, to be the key people in the servicing and maintaining these units in the Northern European region. So we have a lot of things happening right now here in Estonia, behind the scenes, which we are very happy to be announcing for you guys soon. Aside from this, we have recently made governmental level agreements, for example, with the country of Uzbekistan, where we have now step by step secured a 15-year agreement with the Uzbek government for taking over exclusively all the plastic waste in the country. And when we think about our business really, the plastic waste that you see right now here today is not going to be considered garbage with no value in the next coming years. So I would like you to start changing your opinion every time when you see a garbage truck going by. It's actually cash delivery driving by. And I can promise you that in the next couple of years, the plastic garbage is going to be considered a commodity in the same way like oil or rice or metal, something with tradable value. But right now, governments are paying us money to take this garbage. In Thailand, for example, we receive approximately $10 for every 1,000 kilos of garbage that we take in. In Finland, the gate fee similarly to taking in garbage waste, plastic garbage, would be approximately 15 euros. Just to take in the garbage. So, if you think about our business, what is really happening is we're getting paid to take in the raw material that nobody else wants. We're using an environmentally friendly process to produce a product which is a premium product on the oil market, which governments are forcing countries and companies to start using. Guys, it doesn't get any better than that. And at the same time, we are removing garbage from the environment and cleaning up our planet. That's really what it's all about. Our target is to be expanding to all continents of the world. We are currently in negotiations with several different governments, including the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. We are in talks in North America, all over Europe, many different countries around the world. So this is our goal, and within the next 10 years, we are targeting to be building and operating more than 1,000 production facilities around the planet. And the European Union decision to start promoting our type of fuel called the advanced biofuel, alone here in European Union area, is creating a market for more than 34 billion liters of advanced biofuel per year by the end of 2030. 34 billion liters a year. And right now there's no company in the world that is producing even a fraction of it. We are actually at the moment one of the largest producers of advanced biofuel already in the world. And we haven't even got started. So with the teamwork that we're building right now, and with the support from all of you people, and with the great work from the leaders that have put a lot of effort here in Estonia for building this business, educating people and really bringing out this message forward, we are very, very happy and we're very confident that we're going to make something really big happen here. And it's not a dream, it's not a vision, it's not something on a paper like a plan. No, it's happening already. Now, I would like to leave you with one more thought. So, if you look at the opportunity right now here today, that you have been presented by being involved through Cloudhorizon to number one, take part and actually fight against the plastic pollution problem around the world. But secondly, to change your life, improve the life of your family financially, and also contributing to the economy of your country. That is a pretty powerful message. And this is one of these opportunities that I believe comes across once or twice in a lifetime. And I can guarantee you that this plastic pollution problem will not be the same anymore after 5 years. As I mentioned before, we are currently being paid to take in the plastic garbage. But I can promise you, in a couple of years from now, we have to pay for it. You want to get some plastic waste? Yeah, you gotta come up with some money. That is the reason why we are at the moment moving into these countries and securing long-term contracts to take over landfills and waste management facilities and taking over the garbage that nobody wants today. A couple of years from now, it will be considered with a lot of value. So, I would like to leave you with one thought. If you look back 10 years from now, back to this day, and you think about this opportunity that we have in our hands, the question is not if this is all going to happen. It's already happening. The question is not when this is going to happen. It's already happening. The only question is, who are the people that made it happen? Who are the people that were here today and decided, I'm going to be part of this? So that 10 years from now, when you look back to this day, you can say, I was there, I did my part, and that changed my life. And the lives of the people around you. Because this opportunity can do that and so much more. Thank you all so very much.